Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most complex and deeply rooted conflicts in modern history. This is the story of Israel and Palestine, a century-long struggle that has shaped the Middle East and continues to influence world politics today. It is a conflict filled with history, identity, religion, and politics, and understanding it requires looking back at how it all began and how it evolved over time. The roots of the conflict trace back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. At this time, Palestine was a region under the Ottoman Empire, populated mostly by Arab Muslims, along with Arab Christians, and a smaller Jewish minority. During this period, nationalism was rising around the world, and two movements began to grow in importance here. On one side was Jewish nationalism, called Zionism, which was the belief that Jews should return to their ancient homeland and create a state of their own. On the other side was Arab nationalism, where Palestinians and other Arabs sought independence and self-determination as the Ottoman Empire weakened. These competing national aspirations soon collided. The turning point came during World War I, when the Ottoman Empire fell and Britain took control of Palestine. In 1917, Britain issued the Balfour Declaration, expressing support for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. For Jews facing centuries of persecution in Europe, this was a hopeful sign. For the Arab population already living in Palestine, it felt like a betrayal, as they too had expected independence. From this point on, tensions began to grow as waves of Jewish immigrants moved to the region. In the years between the world wars, Jewish immigration to Palestine increased dramatically, especially as Jews fled rising anti-Semitism in Europe and later the horrors of Nazi Germany. The local Arab population resisted these changes, fearing they would lose control of their land and their future. Violence erupted in the 1920s and 1930s, with riots, uprisings, and clashes between Arabs, Jews, and the British authorities. Britain struggled to manage the conflict, making promises to both sides but unable to satisfy either. The situation became even more urgent after World War II and the Holocaust, where 6 million Jews were murdered. Global sympathy for the Jewish people grew stronger, and calls for a Jewish state intensified. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition plan, dividing Palestine into two states, one Jewish and one Arab, with Jerusalem under international control. The Jewish leadership accepted the plan, but the Arab leadership rejected